Hey Stampers, Gaynor again. I've done one of these cards before. I did it for Mother's Day about 4 months ago, I think, 3 or 4 months ago. I know I did it way before Mother's Day anyway, so I can't remember the date. But I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to do it with the new in colours that are coming out in the catalogue. I'm using Fresh Fig, Berry Burst and Lemon Lime Twist with a stamp set that I thought was retiring, but it's not. It's going to be in the new catalogue, and I only used it once before, and I think it's beautiful. And it's the Paisley and Poses stamp set. I just love the detail, and I tried them out with the new colours, and they look amazing. They remind me a little bit. This set reminds me a little bit of the Eastern Palace with all these lovely swirls and stuff. So this is my card. And it's a centerfold card, and it also reminded me of the triple layer card. You know, when you add 3 pieces of cardstock on top of each other, then you stamp and then you layer each one. Well, I know these are only side by side, but my pattern, if I open my card out, well, my pattern does match with these bits. If you go so far, look, can you see that? So that's stamp, that stamp, that stamp, that stamp. And I thought it was really fun. And I got a bit of a boo-boo there. I got ink on my fingers. I didn't now, I've washed it off. But I'm going to do it again. And I also like the way this card stands up. I haven't put a sentiment inside yet. But how sweet. It just does it all by itself. The person knows when they open it and read it, they'll realise that it stands by itself. And it doesn't matter how wide open you have this card, it just stays in place. How sweet. So we're going to get going. Yes, we're going to get going. I'm going to show you all the pieces first. This piece of card is 4 1/4 by 11. You've got another piece of Whisper White, then this is 4 1/4 by 2. Just checking, yeah. You have 2 pieces then, which are 3/4 by 4 1/4, and then you have this one which is 3/4 by 4. This is the bit for the bottom of your card and your sentiment. Again, I've used the Fresh Fig. That's my main colour tonight. The others are just little accent colours, but this is 4 3/8 by 2 1/8. For this layer. These are 4 3/8 by 7/8, obviously for them layers. And is that the small one? And this one is 4 3/8 by 7/8. Sorry, those two. And this one is 4 1/8 by 7/8 of an inch. Oh, that was a mouthful. And they're just a layer on the back. But like I say, when I'm going to be doing my stamping, I'll pop them to one side. I'm going to fetch it. I'm not going to do it right now. I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them on scrap pieces of paper and stamp right next to each other. So the pattern continues and then looks like it's been split. And I'm going to be stamping. So it looks like one piece of paper. I could have left it as one piece and then sliced those two ends off. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. That way I don't get no breakages in the lines. Oh, I've just given myself an epiphany. So we need that. 2. So if I do that, if I get a piece of card quickly at 3 1/2 by 2, and then I can slice that. Give me 2 seconds. Let me grab some card. Ooh, that's good. It would eliminate those lines there that I misstamped. And there. What a good idea. I've got some scrap somewhere. Where's my scrap bag? I need to look at this. There's scraps everywhere. I need that to be 3 1/2. No, it's not. I keep everything. If not, I'll just get another piece of... Oh, that's going to work perfect. I'm going to cut that down now, actually. Oh, I do apologise. Sorry. So I'm going to cut this. It is 3.5. Woohoo! By... I'm losing myself now. By 2. Is it? Yeah, 2 by 3.5. That's right. Let me cut this way so I know it's perfect. By 2, because that's the width. Ah, is it now? Right there now. I'm confusing myself. Why if I just put that? I think I've just got rid of them and I can't find them. Right, it's going to be 2. Ah, I know what I've done wrong. I need a bigger piece. I need a bigger piece. I need a bigger piece. I need it to be... No, I'm going to just get another piece of paper. Bear with me. My head is under the table. My cardstock is under my table. Oh, sorry for being long-winded. That's 2 sheets. So I need this now to be 4.25 by 3.5. You can just do this little pieces if you want to. Just me to make it hard. Right, 4.25. Let's pop up the spares by 3.5, and I'm going to take the 3/4 off each side after I've stamped. So let's pop. I'm going to pop that just one side. We're going to fetch the trimmer back in. Just need to make life hard for myself, but I had a pin thinny then, so I'm going to stick to it. Right, trimmer back in. You are going to line your cardstock, which is 4.25 at the 1 inch mark. I'm doing it on this side because it's easier. Okay, you pop your blade in at number 1 and cut down to 6.5. And then you're going to flip your paper over at 1 and do exactly the same. 6.5 all the way up to 1. Get rid of your blade now. And we're going to start at 1 inch. I'm going to do it that way just for a second because it's hard to try and I'm just going to score. I'm using bubble in between the score line and the cut line, top and bottom. Ooh. And then you're going to turn it round, and we're going down to 2 inches, and I'm going to do the same again. Just from the edge to the cut line, both top and bottom. Then we're going to 5.5, and we're going in between the cut lines here, because that's the centre of our card. And then we're going down to 6.5, and again, just up in between the edge and the cut line, and the same at the other end. So you've roughly got, it looks like a little square there, and like a T shape there. That's your scoring done. Oh, my layers. I do apologise. I didn't tell you about my layers today. Yes, I did. Now we're going to, this is the centre of our card. We're going to fold this, just as normal. And these fold back. I do apologise. They fold up like on themselves like this. So fold those, making sure they are level. That's right, and fold them. Perfect. Again, a quick and simple card, but looks lovely when it's completed. And that's the effect you want. There's your stand-up bit. Ta 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 ta. I love it. I'm going to finish my score lines under here. And on the back. Just helps it stand up a little bit better. How's that? That's so cute. Lovely. So that can go to one side. I'm going to fetch this piece back in now. And my little piece for the very bottom. And I'm going to stamp my sentiment first. And I might... No, I'm not. I'm going to stick to the same colours. And my sentiment says, my world is brighter and more beautiful because of you. I think that's gorgeous. I do apologise about the beginning. Cutting paper again and complicating you. So if you want your whisper white layers, then will be 4 1/4 by 3 1/2, and then after we stamped this piece, we're going to take 3/4 of an inch off both sides, giving you 2 by 4 1/4 and 2 pieces at 3/4 by 4 1/4. I love the photopolymer stamps because you can see right through them, and you can line it up on your piece of lovely and straight. Perfect. My world is brighter and more beautiful because of you. Love that saying. And that now is going to get layered on here. And we can do all the layering in a bit together. In fact, it's going to go on my short piece. I've got one, that's the one. I got one longer than the other. That's the one for that one. Keep that together. These are my two sides. So now I'm going to fetch it. I love this detail. I think this set would work lovely with the Eastern Palace stamp set. I just think it goes. I'm going to fetch some scrap in, just in case I go over. I don't want to be getting my grid paper dead today, though I often do. And I'm just going to stamp. I'm going to be stamping this 4 times. I haven't got that crappy line. I did stamp off a little. Wait, I'm going to go... I'm going to go like this for this one. Just a lovely crisp and clear set. I'm going to go here for this one. Oh, it's gorgeous. And I'm going to go tail end on this one, I think. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. So that's our fresh fig, a beautiful colour. I'm going to come in there with the lemon lime twist. Again, giving it that, it just gives it that little Eastern effect. I don't know, it's just beautiful. Stamp. I'm not going to go overboard like I did on the last one. I'm just going to be placing them. Squeeze one up there. Now I'm going to, that's it for the lemon lime twist. And now I'm coming in with the berry burst. Absolutely gorgeous stamp. With this tiny little thing, little like reminds me of the top of a pine cone. Just fill in a few of those gaps. I am going to fetch my little sentiment back in as well, just for a second. Just tap tap lightly, otherwise you'll end up smudging it everywhere. And I'm just going to angle these to the side just to dress with sentiment. How sweet that is. That's my sentiment. I'm just going to clean that ridge off. I always get it because you press too hard. I don't really need the scrap anymore, but in case I get any muck on. And all our new in colours go perfect together. Add a bit of class, I think, to I think they've done it. Isn't that pretty? Oh, that's so sweet. Yay. Could I squeeze one more in there? Yes, that'll do, I think. I don't want to go over the top. I love busy. I also love the right amount too. And as you can see, I'm popping mine away as we go. Get rid of this scrap now. And now I'm going to take 3/4 of an inch off that side. And look, it layers up lovely. Perfect. Just spin it round then and take 3/4 off this side, leaving me 2 inches at the top. Perfect. Lovely. Yes, I've got 1-2 inches at the top. So now it's a matter of layering these pieces. I'll stick them all down and then we'll work out which way this little jig. I don't believe it. There goes against my tape gun. Oh, don't worry, I can swap that later. I think I've got enough for this project. I'll use my fast fuse. Nice little tiny border all the way around. Look at that, isn't that cute? Right, I get out my fast fuse. Oh my god. That is a tiny little border, that is. Oh look, it's a bit skewy. It's a one of a kind, that's what I tell myself. No mistakes in crafting. It's just a one of a kind. Isn't that right, girls and boys? There's no mistakes in crafting, they're just one of a kind. I like that. Or is that just my bloody excuse? Oh, gainer, gainer, gainer. You've got to laugh. Oh, I'm hoping my items are here tomorrow for my, so I can start making my swaps for Birmingham. This is going to pop along here. Perfect. I'm going to open the card out just for a moment while we stick. Oh, I've got to see which way my pattern goes now. So that one. See what I mean? So now it's going up there. And this one is going here. So it does remind you a little bit of the triple stampin. That's the first time I've ever used Fast View. When I bought this one. I've never used it before, so I'm still kind of trying to get used to it. I think I'm getting the end of it. I'm going to pop that on there now. Oh, I haven't taped this one down. Look at me. Oh, yeah. Come on. There we go. And voila, there's our card. I'm going to add a few bits of bling on, some rhinestones. Add one to each one of these. Because they look so darn sweet. No blemishes. And I'm going to add one to each of these centre of the green gems, I call them, little gems. Don't you think this set though would go really nice with the Eastern Palace? It does look, it's got all the swirls and the curly bits, and we've got all those wonderful shapes with the Eastern Palace. I'm going to try that, that'll be my next card, trying them two together. But I'm so grateful that the Paisleys and Posies aren't retiring. So that's the one I've just done with you. This is the one I made earlier. A few more extra green on there, but I like it. I like them both. They're just both wonderful cards. Boo boo. No boo boo. So, leave me a comment, a thumbs up, and a share and a subscribe, which would be amazing. And you never know. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pick two of you out. I'm going to send you these cards, and you can. I won't write them out. Yes, I will. I'll write them out to you as well. Oh, while we're here, quickly, I'm going to get my fresh fig back out. And I'm going to add that sentiment inside as well. I do love this. I love it, love it, love it. Grateful, thankful, blessed. Because I do feel thankful, grateful and blessed. You've all been so wonderfully supportive. You've been with me on my journey with me. So I'm going to do this for you as well. Oh, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. In fact, yes, I know. Stunning. It says it all, and they're so clean and crisp. This stamp set is. Everything comes out. No blotchy, no bits hanging out. No blurry bits like some of them. But that's perfect. Right. Thank you once again. Give me a thumbs up, a share, and a subscribe. Oh, it's a bit dark in here. Look, shadow. I haven't got my big light on. Wait a minute. Hey, look. Oh, there we are. I finally put the light on. But thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye.